Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning. Very good morning, I would say. The bright Sunday is here.
Yes, it's here as well. So, how are you, ma'am?
I am absolutely fit and fine. And what about you?
Yes, I am doing well as well. So, how is your morning going on? It's Sunday today.
Sunday with the kids is you can say, it is full of duties, full of responsibilities.
Mhm.
Yet I am happy with all this chaotic situation.
Yes, I can understand. So, how are you managing right now to have a conversation today?
My kids are in the other room, so I am managing all these things.
Oh,
I have made them have their breakfast, so I am
okay. Uh, I think there is some network issue. Is it from your? Can you see me and can you hear me clearly?
I can hear you clearly. I am
Okay.
curious to know about your journey, about you as well.
Okay. I will introduce myself first. So, as you know, ma'am, my name is Akanksha and I am from Uttarakhand, but currently living in Delhi. And I have done my graduation in Bachelor of Science, pursuing Masters in English. And I am a married woman. I have a baby as well. And I have been learning this language for 2 years, but I was not consistent with this journey. I was learning for 2 months, then stopping for 3, 4 months. So it was very inconsistent. But I can say that I started it 2 years ago, and then on my YouTube simultaneously, I am running a YouTube channel as well where I post conversational videos, some solo videos as well, where I share my thoughts and my experiences of learning this language. And yeah, that's a bit about myself. I am working on my communication as well.
Okay, great to know that. I am quite elated to know about your journey and that you are pursuing your master's degree in English language.
Yes, in
English
English
literature is the
literature.
vast, yes,
Yes.
English language and English literature is the vast language, and you are diving into an ocean of language.
Yes. I am pursuing it from IGNOU. Do you know about it? It's an open university. So yes, I am pursuing it from there.
Okay,
Yeah,
and now, yes, please.
I recently attempted my first year exams.
Okay, how was it?
Yes, it was good.
Now you are in the second year of your class
Y-
or your literature class.
Yes.
Okay. Hope for the best and hope you learn a lot of things because English literature is full of so many terms and terminologies and the language is so flowery, figurative and literary one.
Yes,
Quite different from the real language. And
exactly.
I enjoyed the richness of language, the
Hmm.
vocabulary, the expressions used by different kinds of authors and the writers and
Yes.
of course the poets.
Yes, exactly. I mean, before that, when we don't understand literature, before that, for us, these are only stories and poems, right? But when we deep dive into this thing, that how they make stories and what are theories behind that, then we get to know that it is not just a story or just a novel or just a poem. It is, uh, there is a big history behind that.
And the beauty of all the literature and poetry and all these kind of novels is that they are relevant to all ages. They are
Exact.
not restricted or confined to one age or the age in which they were written. They are for all ages, for all
Absolutely.
times. The
Absolutely.
problem they are called visionary. They are so much visionary that they can perceive the problems which can be in the future as well.
Yes. And as I can see, you have a lot of knowledge of literature. So I can guess that you have done something in literature. Is it from English or from Hindi?
I have done my masters in English as well as in history.
Okay, that's great. Okay, ma'am, I would love to know a little bit about yourself as well. Would you mind introducing yourself?
Okay. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I am Gulnaz Islam from Punjab, Pakistan, and I have done my masters in English as well as masters in history. I am a gold medalist in history, and throughout my college career, I have been the topper and scholarship holder. I
Great.
have been writer and editor of college magazine Amber. And if we talk
Wow.
about my practical career, I have given coaches to master's classes in language and linguistics at New England College, and I have been the head of department in English and history at Bahria Foundation College. And currently, I am running my YouTube channel named as Bull Knowledge Hub. This is pretty much
Wow.
about me.
That's a very lovely introduction, I must say, and you have done so many things. So that's great to hear that. Okay, so how did you started then YouTube channel? Like you already have done a lot of things. So how did you came to this YouTube journey?
When I left the job due to my kids,
Okay.
the younger son, due to my
Hmm.
younger son, then the condition was of a void, nothingness. That I was managing the household chores, I was doing everything, but there was something inside me that was calling that you are doing nothing.
Yes,
Whatever the potentialities or whatever the knowledge you have gained, what is the usage of that knowledge if you are not delivering something? If you are not
exactly.
motivating someone, some ladies who are there, because I belong to a village family, a rural area, rustic area, and from that area I secured the topperhood or all that distinctions. Then I thought that it is my obligation now to deliver this thing, this concept, this mentality to every girl who is just in a far or remote area and who has this thinking or a mindset that she can't achieve due to the belonging to a rural or rustic area. Now you have to change your mentality that if you have mind, if you have willpower, if you have capability, if you have potentiality, you can make wonders in the world. So that was the concept and that was the real reason behind initiating this journey. I want just want to motivate the others.
Yes, I mean, I kind of relate to this thing that whatever you have said, because it's, especially from rural, if you have come from a rural area, you feel there is this thing in our mind that we can't do maybe that much that as urban area people can do. You have to stay at home at your home because of your children. So have you ever get these negative thoughts like I have done so many things. I have studied really hard to achieve uh, these kind of things in my career. I have done really hard for that. And then right now I'm sitting at home and I'm not doing anything. So have you ever got such kind of negative thoughts? Because it happens with women. It is very normal, I would say.
After getting married and especially having my first son and who is 12 years old, when I just had my son in my lap, then I this thought was completely out of the box. Why it was out of the box? Why? Because I concentrated my whole potentialities, my whole capabilities on making my son something great or someone great who can achieve something. So I delivered each and everything from the very childhood, from the inception, from you can say from the birth of my child. I used to tell him the stories, and I had this conception that if you concept that if you can deliver to anyone, if you can make a responsible, a fruitful citizen, even a single citizen, you can you can have you can change the society. So with this thought I used to deliver each and everything, and now my son is a speaker of district level,
Wow.
and he is at government level, and he is delivering speeches on different topics. So this is the thing of matter of pride for me. And in his school, whenever there is an annual ceremony or any other thing, I am invited as a chief guest, as a guest of honor, sometimes as a motivational speaker. So these kind of things are these kind of intervals, you can say, of pride. They are just pushing me, they are just pushing me towards positiveness, that rather than negative thoughts, that now you are in the position, you have made your son such a person that because of him now you are invited as a chief guest or as a motivational speaker, and you are speaking to thousands or hundreds of people, and you are delivering the
Wow.
message that Now it's the time to change your mentality. Now it's the time to educate your kids, and if you are educating your kids in the right direction, then you can have a positive impact on society.
Yes, yes. I mean, it seems like you have achieved whatever you want. Like you thought that you want to uh, raise a very well mannered and good in studies kind of child, and you have done that. So I want to know that there are so many people who think like that. Like everyone wants to do well in their studies, everyone wants to do in their well in their culture career, right? And every, like, it is a human thing. We want to raise our child, that we always think that our child should be the number one in every area or in every position. So but not all the people who are thinking like this, not everyone achieving that. So how, what do you think that what makes you, how did you make it, like how did you achieve whatever you feel like I want to do it, and then you have done this? So what is the reason behind that?
When I was in the college, or when for the first time I entered the college gate, being a rustic student or being a rural area student, when I first time entered the college gate, the very first thought that stuck to my mind, that if I had to make name in the society or in the college, then I had to work or I had to burn midnight oil. So that things just got imprinted in my mind, and throughout all the 6 years, this thing was constantly encouraging me to have hard work, or to burn midnight oil, or to be consistent, to be persistent. And due to all this behavior, you can say, because behavior is very much important. So because of that behavior, I sustained. I Because for the first time, if you got the first position, if you got the topperhood, it is easy. But to maintain your topperhood, to maintain your scholarship position, it is very difficult.
Hmm.
It just asks you to be consistent, to be persistent with whatever you are doing, and to shun all the other distractions, like social gatherings, like any other activity. You want to be involved, but you are not allowed to be involved because of your passion. If you want to be a consistent achiever. So when I was in the position, or when I was a mother, then the same thought occurred to me, that if you want to change, if you want to inculcate something valuable in your child, then you have to be in a position, then you have to inculcate something in your mind, if you're in yourself, some qualities, some values, and then you have to stick to those values, some routine, then you have to inculcate, then you have to just stick to that routine, no matter what are the circumstances, whether these are the hard circumstances, you have to stick to that routine. So you can see, I have also pasted you
Okay.
can say the routine for my
Okay.
kids,
Wow.
that this is the prayer time, or this is your lunch time, this is your story time, or even the twist time. I have given mobile time as a twist time
Okay.
for 1 hour for whole, for all of them, because my daughter is also a debater and speaker, although she is
That's so
only
great.
9 years old.
Wow, that's amazing.
So you have to make a plan, then stick to your plan all the years, until and unless you achieve your goal. Because I was in the habit that my son or my daughter, my kid, should read novels, should read storybooks. But
Hmm.
to say them that read, this is your storybook, just read this story, can't satisfy your purpose. First you have to read it by yourself.
Yes.
I used to read the storybook, and then I used to say that, oh, it's an amazing story. Oh, the characters, what are the characters doing? Just in order to arise the curiosity in my son.
Hmm.
Then he would say, Mama, what is in the story? I just used to say, read it, and then tell me what is the point of curiosity, or what is the, you can say, the adventurous point. What are the novel points? What are the strange points which you are gathering? First, you have to read the story. I have read only. I have read. Then we will discuss what you have read and what I have read. And just see who wins this game. And I deliberately made my son to win the game of story. And
Wow.
that was the initial period. And this is the gradual period of learning. And now he is in the stable position when he gets up from his bed after praying or after everything. When I serve him breakfast, I do not say that pick your storybook or pick any magazine, because there here in Pakistan there are non-Nihal Talim Tarbiyat, these kind of books are available for kids, and they are very good standard books. Now I do not say him. I just buy every month 3 or 4 books for him, and I just lay them down beside the bed, uh, and do not say him that you should pick the book. Whenever I serve him the breakfast, the lunch, he is in the habit of just picking the book and just open it up, and while having his breakfast, while having his lunch or dinner, he is in the habit of reading. And I do not know what he if he is reading 2 or 3 stories, but he constantly reads while he is having his lunch or breakfast,
Wow.
because he is wired to that routine.
Hmm.
Through he is of 12 years old, and now approximately 4 to 5 years he has spent on this habit. Now he is
Wow.
used to this habit. He is totally wired to this habit.
I mean, this is a great habit for a child to develop their brain and to develop their overall growth. And one more thing, that it is a great way to parenting as well. Like, I have, like, we are reading, we are adapting this habit of reading now, right? And we are learning so many things just by reading novels and self-help books. But from a child who is learning or reading from the age of 12 or 13, how much he can develop his overall growth, mental health, right?
There should be the specific time period for everything,
Yes.
for
And
everything, because he is in the habit of playing from 4 to 5 o'clock, from 4 to 5 o'clock in the evening. This is the specific period. And in that period, whether the exams are there, whether there is the tough study routine, but I give him the chance to play during this 1 hour, 4 to 5 o'clock in the evening. So you have to stable some kind of routine.
yes, exactly. And I mean, there are nowadays people are very aware about how to raise their childs, and there are so many videos available. People are sharing their thoughts that what to do, what not to do, and there are a term used by a lot of people, gentle parenting and all, right? But at the same time, there are so many distractions as well for kids, especially. Like, if you, no matter how much you will try that I am not going to allow my child screen time, but then there are some other parents, they are allowing their child to watch mobile entire day or TV entire day, and then your child look at them and then he feels, or he she feels like, why our parents are very strict, why they are not allowing us to do it, right? And like other children are having fun, why we are not able to do that? So I think there are a lot of distractions as well. Do you feel that?
And distractions are everywhere, as I belong to a joint family.
Yes.
So in joint family, there are two categories of people residing over here. So I can see that I just say one thing to my kids always: follow your own lifestyle.
Hmm.
Everyone has his own lifestyle. You are the lover of books. You have to love the books. No matter what people are watching, it's their lifestyle.
Exactly.
What you want to be. If you want to be a CSP officer, if you want to be an officer, you have to behave, you have to act like an officer.
Hmm.
So it is your passion. It is not restriction. You are not confined. You are not deprived of the basic facilities. Because you have to inculcate this kind of lifestyle, this kind of behavior in yourself. This is the part of your personality.
Yes.
Just say these things to your kids so that they can be aware of all these things, that now no, we are not confined. Rather, we are developing our personalities. We are just grooming our personalities. And for grooming, for development, this is the necessary part. And if you have any good example in your surrounding who have achieved something, um, then you have to quote such examples and avoid giving the negative examples, because you have to say it screen time. And if they are persistent on having the screen time, give them screen time for 1 day, whole 1 day, no nothing else. Give them the screen time for 1 day, and at the end of 1 day you have to just ask very politely one question: my son, had you achieved something out of this? Anything, any story, any positive points, any moral values, anything have you achieved? The answer would be no. Now you have to allot 1 hour, only 1 hour to a storybook. Just read it for 1 hour. No, you are supposed to read it for 1 hour only. Then you will have to play for the whole day. Now you are building something. You are building something rationally. You are not forcefully. You are not saying it by compulsion. You should have to say that 1 hour you have to read a storybook. This is your storybook. You have to read for 1 hour, and then
Yes.
the rest of the day you are free. Whatever you want to do. Now,
Yes.
after 1 hour, you have to just ask what good things or what good values uh, or moralizing values you have achieved. He will discuss these and everything.
Yes.
Now it's the time to just question that, just compare by yourself which was the good day. The rest of the whole 1 day which you have watched the TV, the screen time, the 1 hour. I am giving you a comparison between the 1 day and the 1 hour only. What you have learned. Now it's your choice. If you want to be someone important in the society, go for 1 hour, not for 1 day.
Yes.
Because you have to logically and rationally make your son or your kid understand. Otherwise, he will not understand anything by compulsion, by force. If you are forcefully giving or pushing something towards him, he will not receive. But if you will rationally and logically make him understand or comprehend whatever you want to make him comprehend, then you will see that now he is happily doing. And if he is happily inculcating this habit of reading, he will have the fruitful results.
Yes. Exactly. And I think your children are now, they have grown enough. They you whatever you explain them, they can understand it. But what about children who are in their toddler phase? Like, I have a baby, she's 2 years old. So sometimes it becomes difficult to, understand or explain her. So how did you
Okay.
explain these kind of things to them at that time?
Because I am mother of 4 kids, three
Okay.
sons and one daughter.
Hmm.
My youngest son is a toddler, 1.5
Okay.
year old, and my second youngest son is of, you can say, 7 years old. So
Hmm.
my toddlers are very ambitious, very rational, and well logical persons. How? Because I have seen that when I am studying something, he is mimicking myself.
Hmm.
He's
Yes.
mimicking his mother.
Yes.
So you have to just give him a role model in your personality. Whatever you want to make him, just apply on yourself. Don't say him anything. Don't say him anything. Whatever you want to do, or whatever you want to inculcate, or whatever you want to imprint on his or her mind, you just have to pose. You just have to behave. Just have to act like.
That's so
Now I
true.
want to say that I just pick up the storybook, or I just pick up the pictures book for my toddler. I do not say that, Muhammad, come here and I am going to teach you. No. I just say, oh, this is food, green, red. In in my voice tone, there is a quality, there is an emotional quality that
Yes.
I raise my sound
Hmm.
just to get
Yes.
or just to grab the attention of my kid. Now he will run and he will approach me. Now he is approaching me and he will snatch the book from me. This is
Yes.
the first adventure. He will analyze the things by himself. So gradually, step by step, you have to mold him into the direction you want to do.
Yes, I have observed this thing because one day what happened, I was using my mobile and it happens a lot of time. Like whenever I use my mobile, my daughter is also like, I want this, I want this. She try to snatch it, but usually I don't use it just to for a fun or something. I like if I'm doing something on that, and if I'm reading book, like I have a habit of reading books. So if I'm reading books, she also wants to read book. So I have few books for her. Like there are pictures of fruits and vegetables, and basic things are there on those books. So I give those books to her, and then she also try to. And now what she do is she will always pick my book, and then she start reading in her way, and she start reading just the way I read. So this is what, as you told that your son he mimics you. So she also do this thing, like she's tried to act like me. So I think it is very important. If you
Yes,
want a disciplined child, you have to discipline yourself first. You have to improve yourself first, and then you'll see result in your children. Uh, yeah, I can totally agree with this.
because
And
in one of the meetings of my family, when my family members in laws were gathered there, then they raised the question that we watch this drama or that drama. I am not in the habit of watching any kind of drama, any kind of drama. I didn't say anything. My eldest son, he just say, "Mama, mama drama नहीं देखती." मम्मा ने कभी
okay.
देखा ही नहीं है.
Yeah.
These were the literal words of my son, and I was quite astonished that he has had observed me that
Hmm.
my mother is not watching, or my mother is not in the habit of watching any kind of drama or anything, and he is quite outspoken there that my mother is not in the habit of watching any kind of drama.
Wow.
So if they observe unconsciously,
Yes. Totally agree. I mean, sometimes if I'm doing anything and I don't feel like she is watching me or she is, looking at me what I'm doing. But if like after some time she will start mimicking me, and then I feel like okay, she has observed me at that time. So sometimes I feel very good about it. Like whatever if I'm doing anything good and she catch it very quickly. So I think children have this sense that whatever their parents are doing, they are going to do that thing as well. So it's very important. And one more thing that, ever since I had my daughter, I started working on myself because before that I used to be a little introvert. And that's why I thought like I have to work on my communication skills, because this is the only way I can make her confident. If I'm not confident, how I can tell her that, you should be confident and how much important it is to be confident and all if I'll not work on myself. So that's how after that I started working on myself as well. So I completely agree whatever you have said right till now.
because right, you have rightly pointed out that when we got our kids admitted in the schools, this is
Hmm.
very much important. If you are confident, if you are a good communicator, if
Yes,
you sports your son or your daughter in the school in the form of forming the project. For example,
yes.
I have prepared a bird's
Hmm.
house, a very little thing for my
Okay.
son, 7 years old son,
Hmm.
and I have prepared it, and I have this intention that when my son will appear for the very first day in his school, I will give him,
Okay.
because it will raise the confidence level of my son that for the very first day, when everyone is going to school without anything, he is having a project in his hand. This thing, this little thing will give him a lot of boost in the form of confidence, because his teachers would encourage him. So these kind of things,
Absolutely.
first we have to inculcate in ourselves, then we will see the results in the kids.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I have observed one more thing, that if I'm in a group and if I am able to speak, if I am communicating with them confidently, then my daughter, she also start communicating with them confidently. But if I am not speaking in that group or I am not comfortable in that particular group, she also don't speak with them properly, or speaks very less. So I feel like it is very very important to work on yourself if you want a fully confident child. You have to work on yourself a lot, and that's the reason I'm here, to be honest. This is the main strong reason why I'm here. uh, so that
Great initiative you have taken for your daughter, because it will not only you can say the paint your personality with different colors of communication, confidence. Rather, it would give a lot of confidence to your daughter, and whenever she will be in the school, she will say that her mother is an educator. She is educating a lot of people, not only
yeah,
the kids. She will have this perception now. Her mother is educating the kids,
hmm,
educating the people.
yes,
And then there would be another you can say another canvas of her
yes,
personality, and you have taken a right decision at a very right moment.
yes, yes. Yeah, I mean, I hope I will do it and I will be succeed in it. So yeah, yes, I mean this topic was very interesting and I really felt like I've learned so many things from you, from your experience. And it is going to be a lot of helpful for a lot of women out there. And you have that
I have
persona, you have very like charismatic personality, I would say. The way you are raising your children and the way you are communicating as well, it is I can't even explain how much um, exceptional it is, I would say.
Thank you so much for your kind uh, words. I enjoyed the meeting with you thoroughly, and your communicating style is very much different from others, but it is also enriching one. You are enriching
Thank,
your personality and your daughter's personality, and best of luck for the future of yours and your daughter also.
thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And it was really lovely talking to you. I have learned so many things.
Thank you so much. I will be waiting for the video. Please
Yeah,
send
yeah.
me the video.
For sure, for sure,
Thank you
for
so
sure.
much.
Okay, have a nice day ahead.
I have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye.